Hello, everyone, and today we are about to deep dive into a topic that affects every single one of us: sugar. You might think of sugar as that sweet little indulgence that brightens up your day. But what if I told you that it's also one of the most harmful substances lurking in your daily diet? In this episode, we are peeling back the layers on the sweet deception of sugar, revealing the shocking truths about its impact on the health and well-being. Get ready to be surprised, enlightened, and empowered to make healthier choices as we uncover why sugar is not your friend. So grab your favorite drink, the sugar, of course, and let's embark on this eye-opening journey together. Okay, so first question: how much sugar can we eat? The government or the guidelines by the government institutions, health institutions, recommends that free sugars, the sugars that are added to fruit, maybe it's like a food or drinks, and sugars found naturally in honey, syrups, and unsweetened fruit and vegetable juices, smoothies, and purees should not make up more than 5% of the energy or calories you get from food and drink each day. Okay, so this means in if we like break down that adults should have no more than 30 gram of sugars, basically free sugars a day. That's roughly equivalent to 7 sugar cubes. Children aged 7 to 10 should have no more than 24 gram of free sugars a day. Like it's around 6 sugar cubes. And children aged 4 to 6 should have no more than 19 gram of free sugars a day. That's around like 5 sugar cubes. So there's no such guideline limit for children under the age of 4, but it's obviously recommended that they avoid sugar sweetened drinks and food with sugar added to it. Okay, so what does the latest research show about what sugar does to the body? So excess sugar, especially in the form of high fructose corn syrup, may be contributing to worsening health in many people. Consuming excess sugar leads to a condition called insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes, a fatty liver, and cardiovascular diseases. Insulin is responsible for the body's absorption of glucose or sugar for energy. Those with insulin resistance experience a buildup of glucose in the blood. Soon the body does not respond to insulin as well, and the sugar level in the blood stays higher, which basically leads to like diabetes. And over time, diabetes can lead to nerve damage, vision loss, clogged veins and arteries, perhaps leading to amputations and kidney failure as well. So sugar by itself is not fattening. Yes, you heard that right. It turns out that sugar by itself is not inherently fattening, and many studies have shown this to be true. For example, in one report, people were fed high sugar diets, like they were like 43% of their total daily calories were from sugar, but were held in a calorie deficit. These people lost weight over the span of 6 weeks. In another study, people were given a high sugar liquid drink as their diet and lost substantial amounts of weight. One participant lost over 200 pounds as the participants consumed fewer calories due to the fact that the liquid drink was not very tasty. Okay, so what's the connection between sugar and disease? Evidence of a link between free sugar and cancer has been limited and controversial and needs more research, the study's author said. But the finding, according to the study, could be explained by the known effects of sugar on weight. High sugar consumption has been associated with obesity, which is a strong risk factor for various cancers. The same goes for cardiovascular diseases. Now, added sugar intake can promote inflammation in the body, and this can cause stress on the heart and blood vessels, which can lead to an increased family, like it's a blood pressure, and it goes on family as well, like diabetes is inherited as well. So this has been stated by a behavioral scientist, Brooke Agenwall. Uh, Basically, it was like mentioned in CNN in February. Agarwal, an assistant professor of medical sciences in the cardiology division at Columbia University Irving Medical Center, wasn't involved in the study. So, highly processed foods, which can have lots of free sugars, have been found to increase inflammation, a common risk factor for depression. Whole food carbohydrates take longer to break down into simple sugars, and a part of them, the fiber, can't be broken down at all. This means that whole intact grains don't cause the same spikes in blood sugar that we experience when we eat simple sugars. Blood sugar spikes trigger insulin spikes, which can destabilize our blood glucose and be the underlying cause of health problems in the long run. Okay, so how sugar affects our skin and how it contributes to acne and wrinkles. So, it's a side effect of inflammation is that it may make our skin age faster. Excess sugar attaches to proteins in our bloodstream and create harmful molecules called AGEs, or advanced glycation end products. These molecules do exactly what they sound like they do: age your skin. They have been shown to damage collagen and elastin in your skin, protein fibers that keep our skin firm and youthful. So, what's the result? Wrinkles and saggy skin. And if you're battling acne, it may be worthwhile to consider how much added sugar you are eating, suggests the American Academy of Dermatology. Glycemic control plays a significant role in skin cancer and acne, Cording says. So, for example, one study suggested that insulin resistance may influence the development of acne. Wrinkles may be another sign that you're consuming too much sugar. Advanced glycation end products, which are products of excessive sugar, encourage skin aging, noted in one study. Sleep issues. So, if you're having trouble falling or staying asleep, you may want to take stock of what you're eating. According to a study of 300 university students, poor sleep quality is significantly related to higher consumption of added sugars. Our sleep cycles and the quality of sleep are regulated by the light and the temperature of the room, as well as glycemic control. For someone who is chronically consuming excessive amounts of added sugar, it can absolutely mess with their sleep cycle and sleep quality, Cording says. Sugar can cause digestive issues. So if you're having stomach pain, cramping, or diarrhea, there may be many causes to blame, and your doctor can help you get the bottom of your symptoms. Too much sugar, a known gut irritant, is one of the possible culprits. Plus, for those with underlying health conditions such as IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis, or for those who have had stomach surgery, sugar can also exacerbate gastrointestinal symptoms. If high sugar foods are replacing fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which offer fiber, constipation can be a problem too. An important side effect of having excessive sugar: brain fog, problems with mental clarity, focus and concentration, and memory, could be a result of consuming too many added sugars. Although glucose is the brain's primary source of fuel, excess amounts can cause hyperglycemia or high blood glucose levels and have an inflammatory effect in the brain and a negative impact on cognitive function and mood. According to a research, impairments with information processing speed, working memory, and attention were found in people with type 2 diabetes who had hyperglycemia. Research suggests that the same is true for those without diabetes. A study that found high blood glucose has a negative impact on cognition, including decreases in delayed recall, learning ability, and memory consolidation. It could lead to a blood sugar crash. Refined carbs in foods and drinks like sodas, cookies, cakes, or pies can quickly cause a rise in glucose in the bloodstream, so you might feel extra energized for a while. But this short-term fix can make you more sluggish later when you eventually crash. Sugar can increase stress levels. While research shows that sweets can lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol in the short term, they may cause problems in the long term. A small 2015 study found that some people under stress may be more vulnerable to becoming hooked on sweets because it releases soothing brain chemicals. However, the effect is temporary and the stressed feeling can return only a little worse than before, leading to more sugar consumption. Sugar may increase your risk of cancer. Eating excessive amounts of sugar may increase the risk of developing certain cancers. First, a diet rich in sugary foods and beverages can lead to obesity, which significantly raises your risk of cancer, as we mentioned before. Furthermore, diets high in sugar increase inflammation in the body and may cause insulin resistance, both of which increase cancer risk. Okay, now a study in over 430,000 people found that added sugar consumption was positively associated with an increased risk of esophageal cancer, pleural cancer, and cancer of the small intestine. Another study showed that women who consumed sweet buns and cookies more than 3 times per week were 1.42 times more likely to develop endometrial cancer than women who consumed these foods less than 0.5 times per week. Okay, the last point is like sugar can increase cellular aging. Telomeres are structures found at the end of the chromosomes, which are molecules that hold part of all of your genetic information. Telomeres act as a protective caps, preventing chromosomes from deteriorating or fusing together. As you grow older, telomeres naturally shorten, which causes cells to age and malfunction. Although the shortening of telomeres is a normal part of aging, unhealthy lifestyle choices can speed up the process. Consuming high amounts of sugar had been shown to accelerate telomere shortening, which increases cellular aging. A study in 5,309 adults showed that regularly drinking sugar-sweetened beverages was associated with shorter telomere length and premature cellular aging. Now, I hope you liked the episode and you gained some insights on how sugar can literally corrupt your whole body. So please leave a comment down below and share with your friends. It really means a lot to us. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.